Hello my friends, welcome back to Shining Brighter. My name is Nick, and today we're going to talk about breaking the cycle of self-sabotage. This kind of ties into my previous video on healing your inner child, because that's where most of your toxic cycles will come from. But one of the aspects of those cycles is how people handle the subconscious grief or stress or whatever they're dealing with. And a lot of times that can manifest as self-sabotaging behavior. And when we talk about self-sabotaging behavior, it could be many different things. In the worst cases, it can be manifested as, causing physical harm, which is never the right answer. Again, I'm not judging. It's not my place. But it's just not a healthy alternative. It can manifest as substance abuse, alcohol, drugs. It can manifest as physical addictions, we'll say. But no matter how it manifests, the end result is that it destroys something good in your life. When these things happen, usually it's because whatever that trauma was that created this toxic cycle led you to believe, whether you realize it or not, that you're not good enough, you're not deserving. Happiness isn't meant for you, and that you're supposed to suffer because that's what life has in store for you. None of those things are true, but the problem is, it's ingrained in your mind for so long. And then it becomes part of your subconscious, and at some point it just becomes a massive part of your personality. And anytime you're facing a chance at success, maybe a promotion at work, maybe getting ready to graduate college, maybe you met somebody really great who shows you how they view you, and they tell you how they see your value, your worth, and they do everything they can to let you know that you're important to them and they're there for you. But because you were shaped by whatever trauma that caused this toxic cycle, as soon as you start to feel happy, safe, comfortable, whatever positive attribute comes from it, subconsciously your mind and your emotions go, whoa, no, I'm going to get away from this before it goes bad on its own, even though there's a really high likelihood that it wouldn't go bad on you, but you're projecting that because of that trauma. So when that happens, let's say you're getting a promotion at work, and all of a sudden, you intentionally sabotage your work and make yourself look bad, or God forbid you show up to work drunk or high. Maybe you screw up big time at the company's holiday party. Whatever the case is, there's a million ways you can do it. All of a sudden, not only is the promotion gone, chances are you might even be out of that place of employment. And you didn't deserve that because you worked hard to get there. So it's difficult to understand why you would sabotage something like that. But that's where we have to go back to dealing with your inner child and the traumas that you were put through back then. It's not easy to identify. It's certainly not easy to confront. And the biggest problem is you probably have loved ones all around you, or a supportive group of people, or whoever, a mentor, a teacher, whoever it may be, that sees your destructive behavior and they point it out to you and in black and white, and you look at it and then you get mad at them because they see you and you're embarrassed or afraid or angry, or you feel humiliated. And then what do? You push that person away. You force them out of your life because you're not willing to go back and work on your inner child and face that trauma and resolve it. Self-sabotage is very sad because I would like to believe that in large part, most people don't deserve it. If you're a good person, and you worked hard and you treat people with respect and dignity, it's heartbreaking to see you push the positive away because of self-sabotage. And again, I'm not judging, and I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm just telling you you deserve so much better than what you're taking away from yourself. You'll see it in romantic relationships too. I went through a lot of bad relationships, and it wasn't until I went to my therapist and my life coach that I figured out what the causes were and why I kept putting myself in that cycle and choosing the wrong partners. And a lot of it had to do with me believing that I could fix people. Like, not that I thought I was some kind of hero, but just because by my nature and my heart, I want to help people. That's what I'm here for. That's why I do this channel. But that became toxic in itself, unbelievably, because the people that I kept choosing and not understanding why, or that I was doing it, always hurt me in the end. And thank God I did the work I did, because I don't tolerate that now. I don't choose those people anymore. And not because I don't think they're worthy of the help, but because anybody that self-sabotages and suffered some kind of trauma, the only way that they're going to get better and break those cycles is by doing the work themselves. Nobody can fix them. You can offer support and care and guidance and love and all those things. But if the person's not open to accepting those things, there's nothing you can do. So if you are a person that self-sabotages, especially, in a romantic relationship where you find somebody that really values you, really sees you, wants to build something strong with you, and assures you that, you know, they'll be there for you and you know it, don't be afraid to say to yourself, I deserve this. It's scary, yeah. You know, you might be thinking, I want to jump ship before the ship sinks. But give yourself some grace. Take the chance. Try to do whatever you can to make that relationship work. Because it's hard to find people these days who are genuine. People who care about you. People that want the best for you. And, you know, people that will stand by you. Again, I'm not judging, and I'm not saying it's easy, but try your best to at least give yourself a fighting chance at whatever positivity is coming into your life. Because hopefully what would happen if you give that a chance is that you'll see it. You'll start to build trust in it. And as it progresses and you work on it, it could turn out to be really amazing. And why wouldn't you want that for yourself? You know? Anything that you want in this lifetime, you can have, but you have to make it happen. And sometimes it's really difficult to believe that, especially if you're preconditioned, especially if you are suffering from something. But if you have an opportunity to break that cycle and stop self-sabotaging and allow yourself good things in life, take the chance. Absolutely take the chance. And you know what? Even if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, you still took the chance, which means you're showing yourself how strong you are, that you're giving yourself that fighting chance at happiness, at finding love, at getting that promotion at work, whatever the case may be. And again, you deserve it. Everybody deserves to be happy. And nobody deserves to live in a place mentally where they feel like they have to sabotage anything that good that comes that way. So again, it comes down to doing the work. And I know it's not easy, and I know it can be scary and daunting and all those things. But wouldn't you rather be happy, attract positive things, and enjoy a beautiful life rather than sabotage every chance you have at it? So, like I said in the last video, reach out to anybody and everybody that you can for support. If people see your pain and they acknowledge it and they tell you, hey, I'm willing to walk hand in hand with you and help see you through this, take the strength and accept that and appreciate it. Because like I said, it's more rare in this world, unfortunately, these days. But there are still plenty of people who will do these things for you and with you. So as always, know your value, know your worth, respect yourselves. I see you all for who you really are, and I truly do love you all for it. I want nothing more than to see everyone heal, get stronger, be more positive, and live a beautiful life. So think about it. Give it a chance, reach out, start enjoying your life because you deserve it. Have a great day, everyone.